Hey everyone. Well, I have a little update for you on my internet problem. Basically, I was having trouble connecting to the internet with a gateway, the DSL and wireless internet. This way, I could actually use my laptop and get internet whenever I wanted to. Sadly, it started to die about 4 days ago. So I thought it was within the city, something was wrong with the internet. No, it turns out that it's my modem. So now I have to get replaced. So technically I kinda used the old way of stealing DSL from my computer using a different modem. It took a little while to put together, but well, I'm back online. I'm not sure how long it'll actually take for me to get the new modem, but when I do, I'll let you guys know. I'll probably be in a more happier mood. We'll leave it like that. Now for once, I will not talk about my work. I won't. Video games, forget that. Right now, I'm kind of improvising, because I don't want to do the same things and fall back on what I usually talk about. So today, I guess we'll talk about some important things in life. One thing is that I found some old pictures. They're from my elementary school. They're class pictures, basically. And I tell you, if you have any of those, please just look at them and you'll be amazed at how many memories come swarming back to you. What people are like back then and who they are right now. And look at the huge differences and changes that they went through. And for some strange reason, you see that back then, everything was more peaceful, more innocent. I was born in 1981, and when you got to 86 and 87, all the way up to 90, there was less corruption. Everything just seemed more peaceful. And of course now when you look at it, well, it's a lot different from the 80s. And those who weren't born in the 80s or growing up in the 90s, you have no clue what I'm talking about. You assume that everything is the way it was. And of course, thanks to The Simpsons, they kind of made the 70s seem like a really groovy time. But the 80s, they didn't really hit on with that. You know, it's that 70s show. They tried to do a spin-off with that 80s show. It didn't really carry on. I don't know why. 80s wasn't that bad. But if you do get a chance, please go through your yearbooks. Just take a chance and remember the past. I'm sure there's some people who you want to get in touch with that you just forgot about. There's a lot of people from my yearbook that I'm really trying to track down or find, because they were good people back then, and I'm kind of anxious to see how they turned out, what type of people they are now. So yeah. And well, let's move on a little bit more, shall we? Paul, thank you. Yes, I know, I'm an eggnogaholic. I didn't know there's a term for me, but see, that I hate. I can't stand that, and I bet he's gonna ring again. And there it goes again. Should I find out who it is?
Ricky, hi!
I guess so. Watch. Ah, darn. My sister picked up instead. I tell you, it's just totally great. It's totally awesome when the phone rings and it throws off your entire concentration about what exactly you were talking about.
He's doing that video with me again.
See? And that's my sister complaining. It's a lot of fun, I tell you. Everyone's lazier. When you get older, everyone is lazier. And trust me, if you have all this energy, if you're like 6, 7, 8, or 9, you have so much energy right now. Wow, it's all gone. Trust me, enjoy the energy while you have it. You know, Sonic the Hedgehog, that's you. Yeah. Oh man. Crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna make a reference from another video or two that was happening that kind of caught my attention. Tip Top Chick was asking about some critiquing. You know, if you have any critiquing, just to let her know. And this one person did. And I think he kind of threw it out of proportion. He basically said all the things he didn't like. And that was it. He didn't give any constructive criticism. He didn't say what would be an improvement or how to improve it or how to focus. He just gave all these negative opinions and negative suggestions, like everything that's wrong with it. And it kind of got to me that from what I was hearing from everything that he was saying, that she had no talent, basically. That the only reason that people would watch her is because she's good looking. And I totally don't think that. Not the good looking part, we're not even gonna go there. But I think she really has great points to say. You know? She knows how to carry a video blog better than most people. A lot better than me, trust me. But I do find a lot of her points and a lot of her topics and subjects very interesting. I love to write about them and post comments and respond to them. And this guy, I don't know what he's looking for. And it seems like he never will. I doubt his video blogs are that interesting or that important. No offense to you if you are watching it. But I don't know, it just seemed like he was hammering away at this person, and I just didn't like it. It's like watching your friends get bagged on. It's not good. It's not cool. I really can't stand it, especially online, because you kind of feel like you can't help them. But hopefully this blog helps Tip Top Chick a little bit. I mean, not that she needs it, because I know she can totally back herself up, but this is just to show that I have support for her. And if you guys watch her, then, you know, you either love her or hate her, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. Just please try not to say too many negative responses, you know? I mean, you're here to help each other, not to make enemies. Moving on. Anyone watching House? Season, or what season are we now? What, 3? 4? It's pretty interesting. And to tell you the truth, I heard the House was not going to be on tonight. And why is that? I haven't really looked at the TV log, so I have no clue. But I can't see how this season is going to end well. It's like, no matter what happens, it's going to be pretty bad. Really, really bad. If any of you guys have any theories on what could happen, please let me know, fill me in. Because I can't even think. I can't even begin to think how they'll resolve this. And is anyone watching Heroes? I've heard a lot about it. I wanted to kind of watch it when it first came out, but the title just seemed too overly used, you know? So basic. It just, I don't know. I didn't want to watch it. I know people are saying you're missing out, it's great, and it's just the title kills it for me. You know, it's like Super People. Oh yeah, sounds great, doesn't it? I don't know, it just didn't really grab my attention. For those of you who are watching it, what's been going on? I mean, tell me how exactly it's so great and beneficial. I mean, I haven't seen it, okay? I have not seen Heroes at all. So I'm not bagging on it, it just didn't catch my attention. So, what's it about? Tell me everything that's going on. Maybe you'll turn me into a fan and I'll start watching it and collecting it and downloading it. Maybe. And for those of you who are watching Kyle XY or were, and kind of watching the repeats, well, I looked it up on Wikipedia, and there's supposed to be a second season. Ooh. For those of you who don't know what Kyle XY is, go ahead and download the first episode. I guarantee you'll get hooked on it. And Kyle XY, yes, XY are chromosomes, okay? And for those who have not taken science, you must look it up to find out what XY is. I don't want to kill it for you. So yeah, Kyle XY. There will be a season 2 in the winter, so we still have to wait a while. And I'm pretty sure that's going to drive a lot of people nuts. I'm hoping season 1 comes out on DVD, because that's going to be awesome. It truly is. Now, on to comic books. If anyone's watching, what is it, Year 52? That one's turning out a bit interesting. Let me see if I can remember any pages from it, because more or less, I don't know why, but the Civil War is getting my attention a little bit more than Year 52. And I guess Carlos, one of my friends, he explained why. Year 52, they also started the 1 year later, after this whole entire thing. The thing that makes it not so interesting is because you already know that everything turns out fine, because all of the heroes are back to normal. Batman's back, Robin's back, everyone's back. So you know whatever happened in Year 52 wasn't that special, or was it? But in the Civil War, or the Marvel Civil War, you don't know what's going to happen. There is no year after that, so you have no clue how this is going to end. Spider-Man already revealed himself, and he teams up with Iron Man to capture everyone else, and then Mr. Fantastic teams up and they have all these other people. Then you have the bad guys registering, trying to attack the good guys, except supposedly working with the law, but of course you know that's total BS. Britney Spears, yes, BS. It's just really chaotic. And recently, I hope I'm not spoiling this for anyone, but Spider-Man figured out that he was on the wrong side, and he kind of goes and well, let's just say Iron Man and Spider-Man work things out. And if you want to see exactly how, then please buy the comic book. I'm not a big fan of digital downloads just because it takes up a lot of space on here, but yeah, buy the comic book. I always think that physical is better than data. You know, for those of you who download MP3s or the entire albums of CDs, I can't do it. I can't. I need to see the actual CD. I need to see the cover art, the artwork, and the case that it's in. It just doesn't work when I see an MP3. It doesn't work. And sadly, I don't have an MP3 player, so I'm still kind of backwards. Maybe one day I'll get one and I'll move on, but until now, or until that happens, I'm gonna stick with CDs for as long as I can. That's pretty much it for now. If I come up with something else to talk about, anything interesting happens, I'll let you guys know. And yeah, that's it for now. Take care. If you have any comments, drop them by. I would love to hear about them. Okay? Take care.